Welcome to DFS for Life, man. It's your boy YL from the 317. You already know what it is. And when you come to the channel and you see a video, you already know what it is. It's some DFS content. It's some DFS content. Today is Thursday. So guess what? We covering the Thursday night football game. See, you smart. See, you catching on real quick. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, hit that bell, do all that stuff you do on every other video that you watch on YouTube. Y'all know the drill. If you like the content, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Y'all know the drill, man. Y'all been on YouTube for a while now. So let's get started, man. Looking at the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. A big game. Y'all know I'm from the 317 and I'm riding with the home team all day, every day. So I'm hoping that the Colts pull this one off. And I'm liking that the lines keep changing. If you're looking at the Vegas odds, the lines, 3 days ago it was like +3 for the Colts. Then it was like 2.5. And then it was like 1. Now I think it's changing to where it's the Colts are projected to win. But I know how the sports books work. It's a business. So if everybody's betting on the Titans, they're going to try to shift people over to the Colts. So if the Colts do win, they're not out of all their money. If the Colts lose, they're not out of all their money because there's money on both sides. So just know that, and whatever. That's neither here nor there because today we're talking about DFS content. Here we're talking about DFS content. So back on track. Looking at A.J. Brown at the top of the flex list, and that's actually one of my favorite receivers. Not like my favorite receiver, but one of my most popular receivers to play when the Titans play. I like to play AJ Brown. He's at the top of the flex list. As you can see, I watched him by hitting this little check here, or a little target here. But looking at him real quick, man, $10,400 on DraftKings. He's projected to get 15.8 fantasy points. And the last 3 games, 23, 12, and 30. So if he can repeat a 23 or 30 game performance, getting about 8 targets a game, 9, 7, and 8, and no rushers, no surprise there. And 54% ownership. So AJ Brown is one of those captain guys, in my opinion. You put him in a captain position in some of your lineups, and if he goes crazy, hopefully you have everybody else right. That's just my opinion. Going against the Indianapolis Colts, I watch the Colts a lot. I don't care what this defense says, even though it says they're middle pack. I watch their defense a lot. Well, actually, it says that the Titans' defense is middle pack. It says that the Colts' defense is a little bit above, or I guess this would be middle pack, and this would be a little bit below middle pack. But, anyways, I know that they are suspect. I know their defense is projected has a higher rank, but I mean, I think we lost to the Browns, which was, and this reminds me of that. This reminds me of a type of Browns type of team. Um, so that's why I say our receivers might go crazy. But you already know Derrick Henry gonna get the ball out too. Philip Rivers is second on our flex list, projected to get 18 fantasy points. Sorry, I got sleep in my eyes still. I didn't even wash my face yet. I'm over here giving y'all content before I even wash my face, man. You gotta love it. 9,800, 18 projected fantasy points. Averages about 15, so he's projected to get more than what he's averaging in the last 3 games. So you can do with that what you will. 65% ownership. Um, yeah, if you can definitely get around playing Philip or get around playing Ryan or get around playing Derek. Not all of them. I'm just saying in one lineup. And say they have a bad game, you can see the high ownership. I mean, people are going all in on these boys. Wait, what happened? Did it just change live? Hey, I got to see something. Oh, wait, am I tripping? Maybe I hit something. Yeah, that was weird. Maybe I hit something by mistake. But anyways, what was I saying? I was saying if you can avoid one, not all, of these high ownership players, and say that person that you avoid has a bad game, you put yourself in a really good position. Because look at the ownership, man. It's pretty high. It's pretty high. These are projections; they're subject to change, but they be. I mean, I would say give or take 15% or so, like depending on if there's a late injury or something. These projections be pretty spot on. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, I'm so disrespectful. I'm so disrespectful. We skip Zach real quick. 6,400, 9.8 projections. Y'all see that? The ownership. I want to get to somebody. That's why I'm rushing. Ryan Tannehill. Definitely somebody who you want to consider, but also consider fading because look at the ownership. Like, unless you can find that person that's gonna go brazy, that's way down at the bottom, you might have to fade one of them top three ownership players. You just might have to do it. Playing them both might be self destruction, especially if they underperform or don't perform at all. Eric Henry, 10,800, 16.5 fantasy points. Last game he only had 7. Before that 20, and the game before that 15. 2.3 targets, 22 rushes. Jesus, this boy, this boy runs the ball a lot, and that's probably why he has the highest ownership projection out of everyone. So I don't know, guys. It's tough. It's tough because these lineups, man, they be the ones that be winning. It's like I can't remember what week it was, but there was a lineup with kickers and defenses, and I'm like, huh. You just knew them receivers wasn't gonna do shit, huh? You just knew. You just knew. But um, speaking of receivers, AJ Brown obviously at the top. Some of these boys right here, down, I would say below Marcus. Well, maybe starting from Marcus Johnson and down. One of them boys right there is going. I'm telling you, watch. First place person gonna have one of these dudes is gonna get like 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. And they're gonna be on that show that helps no one. I forgot what sports what sports channel does that. That's hilarious to me. Be prepared to be players who's like 3% owned, who get 250 yards and 4 touchdowns, and they put them on this highlight, that fantasy highlight that helps no one. It's funny. Tight ends. Looking at the tight ends, we all know that the Colts and we all know that the Titans, they spread the ball out. They don't just only hit they receivers. They tight ends be getting looks too. Red zone looks. Sanu, probably somebody to keep an eye on for. Damn it, my fault, y'all. Keep smacking the mic. Somebody to keep an eye on. Janu Smith. He's been one of my like Sunday slates. He be like kind of cheap. So yeah, I'll be locking him in. Mo Ali Cox, he was in full practice mode. Went yesterday. I do think he's gonna play. So with that, you got a low ownership. I feel like he's gonna be lower owned, man. A lot of people probably think he's gonna be out. Some people probably made their lineups already, think he's gonna be out. He's not playing. So yeah, the lowest owned out of all the tight ends as well. So if he hits the end zone right there, boom. Um, so you can see I got him watched too. It ain't no thing but a chicken way. I'm watching this dude too, man. You never know. You never know. And matter of fact, yeah, I'm about to say, I wish you could see all their fantasy points for like the whole season on here. Maybe you can. I just don't know how to do that yet. Oh, we didn't talk about the defense. It's all gravy. We'll get the tip. We'll get to this. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's hit on the kickers and the defense because they're important too, man. They're important too because you can see your boy that I'm watching, 8 projected fantasy points, 8 projected fantasy points, 7-2-8 in the last 3 games, 5-3-8 in the last 3 games. So really close there. Ownership is about even. Um, Captain positions, I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll have to play with the optimizer and see how that look. but I have seen lineups that won games with kickers in their captain position. So just gotta know. All right, get lucky. Whatever you prefer. Defenses, I haven't watched neither one of them. I'm worried that this is gonna be a shootout, or if not a shootout per se, point for point. So if they're not throwing the ball in the air, or if one team's throwing the ball, the other team's running the ball, whatever the case may be, if it's a close game and they getting high scores on each other, I don't know about the defense. Especially if I can get a kicker who's projected to get more fantasy points. I trust my kicker versus my defense just with these two teams. Because I know the Colts, when they hot, they can score. They can run decent. The Titans, they do what they do. And I know the Colts historically struggles with them run, even though this year they have been doing better. But Derrick Henry is just different. When we play the Titans, it's just a different game. Even when the Titans are 0-7, then they play the Colts and decide this is their first game they want to win. So the fact that they're actually playing well the last 2 years, 3 years, worries me a little bit. It worries me a little bit, but that's cool, man. Cause we're gonna let go and let God. We're gonna optimize the lineup real quick, man. I'm gonna optimize 3 lineups with y'all, man. Give y'all 3 lineups that are optimized. Y'all can take with you, do what you please with them. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. If they hit, cool. I mean, hey, if you hit a lineup first place and it's one of these lineups, the only thing I ask you to do is click that link in the bio, get signed up with Draft Dashboards, and get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I decide I don't want to give you a lineup one week? Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What if I decide I'm just gonna take the weeks off playing? I did that last week. I don't think I did a Sunday video or a Thursday video. I still played, but I just didn't record because I had other stuff to do. You know, I had other stuff to do. This is lack of better terms. So be independent, man. Get signed up. Get your money. Y'all know the drill. Let's see here. If y'all want to take this lineup, cool. I'm not starting with this lineup, but I am gonna lock AJ Brown in this captain home. Well, they might put him somewhere else. Let me lock Janu too, though. Let's go from there, man. They probably gonna give me some Ryan Tannehill. No, they did not. So we got AJ Brown, 54% ownership. Zach Pascal, 22% ownership. Derrick Henry, Marcus Johnson, Janu Smith, Mo Ali Cox, Mo Ali Cox at the end there. So as you can see, they did not fade or they did not combine like I was saying. Um, you should not do is combine so many high ownership players together. AJ Brown is 54% owned, but putting Derrick Henry with Ryan Tannehill, um, it could work, but I just wouldn't have AJ Brown at that point. So, that would probably be the line when you have Ryan Tannehill. But just to have AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, Janu Smith, it's like, damn, you want Ryan Tannehill not only to connect with two people for significant yardage or touchdown, but you also want them to establish the run. And I guess if they beat the Colts ass, that's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna pass the ball, boom, 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 and then they're gonna run the ball to end it. So this could be that type of game theory you're going with. I'm just talking through these lineups with y'all so y'all can, you know, tweak them as you please. But I don't see nothing wrong with this lineup. I like it. It looks pretty decent. I just feel like if you was to add Ryan Tannehill, if you could, I don't even know how you would have to. Yeah, you probably couldn't get to him unless you got rid of Zach, got rid of Janu, and got some sleepers. But let's see what a lineup will look like with Ryan Tannehill in there. And let's keep Derrick Henry. Just in case they go crazy. Ryan Tannehill throws for 300 some yards, and Derrick Henry ends the game running it. Dang, I don't like this at all. So in this lineup, it looks like the Colts go brazy. So we got all these Colts players. But that's probably because, yeah, that's a judgment call. The only reason why I don't like this lineup because there's no stacks, but you don't necessarily have to stack to win. That's not always the case. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna do maybe a little bit more than 4 or 3. I said 3. I'm gonna unlock Derrick Henry. I'm gonna throw a defense in here. Maybe not. Maybe we should stay with the defense. Maybe let's throw a kicker in there. Let's throw a kicker in there somewhere. Let's unlock Ryan Tannehill, and maybe let's unlock 2% ownership. I like it. Here is another potential lineup right here. I ain't gonna cap. I like it. So when they give you these things, it means that they basically have a positive correlation. I'm assuming, and I haven't figured this out yet, why Philip Rivers has a positive correlation with Jonnu Smith or Ryan Tannehill. Doesn't say which one, but I'm guessing if Ryan Tannehill or Philip Rivers, either or, is running up the score, then the other quarterback would have to kind of match him. So that's what I'm assuming. This means when they say, even though it says with the receiver, there's no receiver. I don't know. So maybe it's if Jonnu Smith is catching a lot of receptions and getting a lot of yardage and touchdowns, whatever the case, then maybe Philip Rivers has to chase. I don't know why they have that like that. I do know why they have it for Ryan Tannehill and Jonnu Smith, but then when it pops up on Philip Rivers and he's not connecting with any of his receivers, I don't know why that is 100%, and I guess it's not so important. I feel like if you sign up and you see that, you're gonna be like, wait, what's going on? And I'm under the impression that if these two are connecting and running it up, then Philip Rivers has to run it up as well. So that is my thinking of why that they have that positive correlation. But I do like this lineup because, again, I said I felt like this game would be a bucket for bucket, touchdown for touchdown type of game. And if that's the case, that means both quarterbacks must be doing something right. Um, they have to be able to convert on third downs. So that means there is room for passing. And if they're scoring touchdowns, I mean, the red zone for the Titans, I can see 60% run. But the red zone for the Colts, probably more like 55, 50% run. So no shade to the running back on the Colts team, which is Jonathan Taylor. No shade. But you got Derrick Henry at the goal line, and then you have Jonathan Taylor at the goal line. If you have Derrick Henry, you run the damn ball. If you have Jonathan Taylor and it's first and goal, you run the damn ball. Second and goal, run the damn ball. Third and fourth, if it's 4-down territory, one of them is going to be a pass. If it's Derrick Henry, run, quarterback sneak, run, quarterback sneak, run, quarterback sneak, because one of them is going to work. So that's what I mean by that. No shade to anybody. And hopefully this video ain't too long for y'all, man. But I'm giving y'all free lineups. Like, optimized, talk through lineups. So at the end of the day, you're getting great content. So like, I hope you're not looking at the clock like, damn man, this video's forever, man. Jesus. Hope you're not doing that. Hope you're not doing that. Just trying to help you out. You know, when you go to the gym and work out, you go out for 20 minutes, 5 minutes, or do you work out for an hour and a half? If you work out for an hour and a half, you're getting it in. If you go in there for 20 minutes, you just there to see you there and say you did it. We here to get it in. We not just here to be like, oh, we did it. No, 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 no. Yeah, we here to get it in, man. If you're not here to get it in, you don't even know why you're here. I don't even know why you're here. I don't even know why you're here. We ain't here to get it in, man. We're gonna exclude Janu. We got a lot of lineups with him in it, man. That we did already. So we're gonna do two more. Two more. I'm gonna exclude Janu. And let's just say, man, I'm gonna do two more. So let's say Derrick Henry has a bad game. So we're just not gonna have the coach to have a game plan. The game plan for Derrick Henry. They was like, look, every play we're finding Derrick Henry. Somebody's got him. And we're gonna blitz, we're gonna mix up packages. If they got a plan and it works, we gotta have a plan. We gotta have a plan as players. So our plan is to get rid of them. Find some other ballers. This would be a scenario if the Colts win, it looks like. Which I'm okay with. Or if it's a close game, back and forth, back and forth. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I think it looks great. I think you guys should be taking notes. And I have one more lineup for y'all, man. And then I'm out. And then I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna do my mass lineups about I don't know. I'm gonna do them 10-cent joints, man. Yeah, we out here. We out here trying to make our bankroll stretch. 10-cent joints, man. I'm gonna do probably like 150 lineups. So yeah. Yeah, we in that thing. Excuse me. So one more lineup for y'all. We gonna lock in Ryan Tannehill. We gonna say, man, Ryan Tannehill gonna go crazy. We gonna lock in AJ Brizell. And since the Titans are gonna dominate, man, and since I know some of y'all is thinking, why would we not just play Derrick Henry too? So we're gonna play him. Oh, I excluded him. Like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Like, I knew he was gonna be hurt. That's why he ain't been popping up. He ain't been popping up, man. I knew he was gonna be hurt. Matter of fact, let's exclude AJ Brown. We got him in a lot of lineups too, man. So let's diversify the pot a little bit. I should probably put in a receiver myself. They're gonna mess around and not give me one. They're gonna give me all Colts players. So I did do my sports books bets. I know this has nothing to do with DFS, but it's sports, so we'll make it work. When I did my sports books bets, I bet with my heart, and I went Colts. But this is one of those like 3 days ago when it was like +3 and minus whatever it was, 2 something or whatever it was, for basically the Titans were top dogs, and then this just started switching. And I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe we got a legit chance. We'll see though. It could just be the sports books playing games. We'll see though. I'm trying to find out. 46. High risk, high reward. Why not for the last one? High risk, high reward. Why not? Generate me something nice. Okay. Okay, this might be the winning lineup right here. And don't put this in a millionaire maker just because I said that. But yeah, there you go. That's how we optimize lineups, man. That's how we, go through here, look at stuff, look at stats, look at statistics, analytics, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We cycle through the players. We look at the projections, the ownerships, the targets, everything that pertains to their position. You get all that, man. And it gets bigger and better when you're looking at the whole Sunday slate. But we're just looking at today's Thursday slate. When it's Thursday, when it's Sundays, you can look at the top players of the week. They got a cheat sheet for that, sleepers and studs for that. Man, this is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. And if you're wondering, well, I mean, you've been using this thing. Why haven't you won any first places yet? Boy, you know that there's people that they use this times 1,000. But I compete. I could say that. And I couldn't compete before. I get into these lineups with 5,000 people and I'm getting like 140ish, 200, you know, top three, 400. Before I'm looking at my DraftKings, I see that it says no money won and I just turn off my app. I don't even look to see what place I'm in. I'm like, damn, another day, no dollar. But now, since I've been using this, I'm still not winning first place prizes and I'm still not, like, not every week is a win. Even though I make money, it's not like a win because I might be down for the week, but I'm not 100% out. I can live to play another day, and that's the beauty of it. It's like, okay, I'm competing now. You know, damn, I keep smacking the mic. I'm competing now, and that's all you want to do is give yourself a chance. You know what I mean? Give yourself a chance. Like that's all 6ix9ine was crying about when he was making his little Instagram videos. He just wanted a chance, you know. But I mean, I guess he ruined his chance. You know, it is what it is. But don't ruin your chance. Um, cause yeah, so yeah, we good. We gon' yeah. 6ix9ine ruined his chance. We just want a fair shot. Give yourself a chance. That's it. Um, but I'm gonna end it there, man. I'm gonna end it there. Y'all got some lineups that I just gave to y'all. Statistics that I just gave to y'all. If you don't know what all this stuff means over here, over here, over here, that is cool. Just check out some of my other videos, man. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks, just trying to break it down, make it make sense, be transparent, show people what it is. Um, I even be showing my DraftKings lineup sometimes, like all that. I'm just, I'm here to help make you a better DFS player, man. If that's at all possible. Um, so yeah, that's what we doing, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I got stuff to do, and I know you do too. It's your boy YL from the 317 DFS for Life. We're out. Y'all like, damn, that can sing too. He can sing too. We're out.